Welcome back everyone to Happy Gilmore's career on EA Sports PGA Tour. This is Crash Convo. Welcome back to the channel everyone. So I've decided to do the Mesqiute Classic at Wolf Creek Golf Club next. We had the decision between this and the French Championship at Evian Resort Golf Club, which I've played a few more times in my career modes with other players, and I've not really done the Mesqiute Classic at Wolf Creek very much. So we're going to do this one, skip the French Championship. We're going to do Wells Fargo, and then we're going to move straight on to the PGA Championship at Valhalla. So, Harbour Town, I think we were 2 or 3 shots off the lead in the end. I think we finished 5th, did we? Yeah, tied 5th at the RBC Heritage, so pretty good again. We've got to level up 3 more times before getting 1 more stat point into power. We're 2 stat points now off full power. And that will be the moment where we can start putting skill points into other stuff instead of just power. Okay, so the fairways and fringes and greens here are quite soft. I actually thought they were firm here, but maybe not. Maybe they're soft instead, like same as Evian Resort. Jason Day's leading right now at 5 under. We're out early again, so we're not going to have an idea of what the leading score is going to be until the end of this. But yeah, Wolf Creek. Really beautiful course, this one. I like this one a lot. I'm one of those people that thought this was a fantasy course at first, but it's not. This is a real course. Wolf Creek in Nevada. So Jason Day leads at 5 under through 10. Happy Gilmore is out at 6 minutes past 9. Let's see how we do. This is a really fun course. I like Wolf Creek a lot. If you're enjoying this series, guys, remember to leave a like on the video, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. It's just golf stuff I do on this channel, you know. Mainly at the moment it's just EA Sports doing this and 2K23 doing various things, mainly TGC tours. So I can't see where the fairway is, but I'm assuming we're in the we're on the right line here. Can I power drive it? It looks like the fairway's quite wide, so yeah, let's power drive off the first tee. Why not, Happy Gilmore? That's going to shoot off to the left. Oh, that's way left. Wow, okay. Alright, maybe we should have aimed a bit more right off the tee. I thought that was nice and wide, but I guess not. Okay, the first hole's a par 5, so we kind of want to get out of this with a birdie if we can. We're in the rough, unfortunately, so I can only hit a regular approach with a 3-iron. And, I mean, I'm just going to try and run this up there. This should hit the green. Gone relatively straight, despite the slow. But of course the fairways are soft. That's what he wanted to do. That's not quite going to get there. He's quite happy with that. But we're going to have to play a dart of a second shot now. Now, I know a lot of these greens are a little bit strange here at Wolf Creek. This is uphill and into the wind, so I'm not actually going to dial back this pitch too much. Don't want to be the wrong side of that slope, you know, we want this to get up. Happy's pitch does slow down quite nicely. It's just gone off to the right a little bit, so we're still going to have a putt to make. Yeah, the greens at Wolf Creek are tricky. And yeah, I think this one's going to turn left a little bit. It doesn't look like, when I worm cam, it doesn't look like it's going to turn too much. We give it a lot of power, and hopefully we get this one right. This is for birdie on 1. Good read. Happy Gilmore off to a flying start at Wolf Creek with a birdie. And we're into the top 10 straight away. Of course, it's early, and that's why.
Quite a view from up here, Frank. Once again, big elevated tee, and it's hard to imagine you have a tee.
Yeah, big dogleg par 2, I think. Par 2, hole 2.
45 yards. Obviously, it's a dog
yes, this one. Okay, I can't really figure out how far down this is gonna go. Let's just try and cut the corner. Let's have some fun with this. I'm gonna power drive this again. Go on, Happy. This is your course. Let's just go for it somewhere here. Massive drive, it's gone straight. On a pretty good line there. That should just die immediately. Rolls a little bit onto that hill. But yeah, not bad at all. 85 yards left from there. Ah, no, this pin is right at the back. Now, I don't really want to approach that, to be honest, but we don't have another shot. Unless we punch it. If I approach this with a wedge, it's gonna come back. Like, there's no question about it. It is gonna come back. Do we really try a punch? I feel like we're gonna have to. Right, what are our options with a punch then? I guess it's just gonna be this. It's gonna be a pitching wedge punch, and I'm gonna aim towards the left. As I said, let's have some fun here. Let's see if this works. If this works, it's amazing. Way too much pace. Way too much pace. Okay.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have.
All right, we needed to club down a bit. I need to remember the next time I try a punch, I need to remember that. Like, whatever club I think it is, club down. Because it always goes too long when I do it. All right, we've got to pitch it out here. It's going to catch these slopes, and so I've got to play it really short. It looks like it's going to turn left, maybe, at the hole. We'll aim this way. Good start to turn right. Oh my goodness, it's so close. It is so close. He's stunned. He doesn't know how to react. Oh, I thought we had that for a minute. I think it would have been a heartbeat moment if it was going in.
The second, and he'll remain at 1 under par.
What a pitch, though. Perfect power. It barely misses the hole. And we do get out of that one with a par.
First of the short holes here at Wolf Creek. Uphill shot, Frank.
Oh yeah, this par 3, absolutely brutal, this one. If you get here with no power in your game, I don't know what you do. I mean, even now, like 239 to the pin, really uphill. We do have a 3-iron, I guess. We're into the wind as well. What's the 3-iron? Is that going to go far enough? Do we need a power drive? Wind isn't too strong, is it? I wouldn't want to be long here. Now, let's just drive it. Let's hope it gets there. If it doesn't, it's an uphill putt. Not the end of the world. Is the 3-iron going to get there? Oh my god, it's nowhere near. It's nowhere near.
And he definitely could have used a little more club there up to
nowhere near. What an insane hole that is. Would a 3 would have got there though? Because a 3 wood doesn't loft as much, does it? Oh god, what do we do now? I mean, I guess we pitch it. Pitch is really the only shot we have. So we've got to just get this right. Has to make it there. Really uphill. We're in the rough. Let's just make sure we get it there. We might be bogeying this hole, I can't lie. But let's make sure we get it there. Almost hits the pin. It does sit down quite quickly, but yeah, it's gone a little bit by.
Okay, that's acceptable.
There's a blurry Happy Gilmore. There he is, into focus. Cameraman took a moment. Okay, this putt's downhill, turning left all the way. I think it is going to turn quite hard. It's really downhill, actually, this one. I'm more mindful of this one disappearing back down the slope. Well, the crowd groaned straight away, which did give it away. But it's good pace. Good pace, and we are going to tap that in. I would be very surprised if we do this tournament, if we did this tournament bogey-free with some of these holes, that one especially. Yeah, that tee shot is just crazy. It's so uphill. So you need a 3-wood just to get it there. Alright, par 4, 383 yards. Is this the one where you can kind of go for it? No, it's uphill. Yeah, it's not that one. Alright, we're just going to go for the fairway then.
Yeah, this hole's only 383 yards, and it won't even really play its distance.
I'm a little bit right. I'm hoping that stays in. That's not staying in at all. Okay, we need to be a bit mindful of the wind. A bit more mindful than what I've been so far. Happy's in the bunker. It shouldn't be too bad from here. Now again, the green, I just feel like a 60 degree is going to spin all the way back. But again, we don't really have another option here. We've just got to play a lob wedge. Bit of underswing might be good. Nah, it's too short anyway. Okay, I tried to de-loft it, so it has sat on the green at least. He doesn't mind that one. Okay, this is going to turn hard left by the looks of it. This is a birdie putt on 4. Can we get back to 1 under straight away? Oh, no, that's not turned at all, has it? It turned pretty hard at the start, but then immediately straightened out. But we will get the par in. And we stay even through 4. Par 5 coming up. Let's see if we can score again. See if we can get back under par. Leaders are still 5 under. Jason Day, 4 holes left.
If you stand on this tee for the first time,
Happy Gilmore currently 2nd in the FedEx Cup rankings. A little bit further down in the World Golf rankings. I think we're 5th at the moment.
Really, the answer is how far do you hit it? Because
Alright, yeah, well the answer is how far you hit it. Well, no problem for Happy Gilmore. Let's hit it as far as we can then.
Always have a drink on the way if you want to, I guess. Second shot plays uphill, but this is
Thankfully that one's gone mostly straight, so I feel like that should just get down. Oh, the camera wasn't sure, but it does get across. Massive shot on a par 5, is this? Yeah, this is a par 5. We've got 114 yards to the flag on a par 5. Alright, now what is the club? How uphill is this shot? Do we need to hit a 50 degree? I'm going to anyway. I'm going to partial a 50 degree. Looks like it was the club. Yep, definitely was the club. Great shot. It's just a little bit left. I gave that... I aimed that a little bit too far left. The wind didn't bring it back that much. But this is for eagle. 11 feet for eagle on this par 5. Very scoreable today, I gotta say, but let's see. Happy for the eagle. Oh, it turned hard at the hole, but just not enough. But we are going to get back under par. Only 2 holes after getting a bogey. And that's good. You can see how much even those small putts are breaking. We've got to be very mindful. You know, unless we're right next to the hole for the par putt, I'm not going to take a par for granted. Alright, so we're back to 1 under. We're 10th this time. More players teeing off, more players getting under par.
Yeah, you might actually turn into a billy goat come the end of the day.
Alright, 299. Don't think we can make it over there.
Tis a dog leg to the right.
So I'm going to breathe with this off the tee.
Of
course, the wind isn't that strong, so I don't really know how much it is going to stop the ball up, so I've gone for a 3. Oh my god, we should have driven it.
And this green is anything other than flat.
Straight in there. Straight. Why are you fist pumping? Okay, well, Happy likes it. Happy likes that he's gone in the water.
Okay, so the drop taken, and that
wow, yeah, crazy. We could have driven that easily. That would have easily got over there. Alright. Yeah, I guess if you come into this without much knowledge, you're going to struggle, actually. Especially if it's on if you're on sim, like I am. I think this requires a 9-iron. We could get up and down still for a par. Big slow on that. Not bad distance though. Oh, it's just going to not quite get there. It's going to disappear to the left. And these greens could get dangerous quite quickly. Look at how uphill this is. And this is for par, so, you know, I'll take a 2-shot from here. We've got to smack it up this hill. Happy to save par. Almost does. It's actually really close. I think that was straight in, you know. I aimed that slightly left. And it missed slightly left. But unfortunately, we are straight back to even par at Wolf Creek. 23rd on that leaderboard.
Frank, a very short par 4 here at the 7th, but not one you're going to try to hit off the tee.
No, unless you can fly.
All right, well, it is a short par 4. I mean, we could fly it there. It's downhill.
It's really too risky. This green is not very deep, just sort of 10 or 15.
I feel like we need to, because the short game is it's okay right now. I feel like, you know. It's just how, I mean, it's really downhill. I'm going to take a 3-wood. You know, on the last hole, 3-wood reached way further than I thought. This one's red arrow downhill again. I'm going to take a 3-wood. And the wind is with us on this hole as well. Oh yeah, that's got there easily. Just a little bit too far to the right.
It seemed like the smart
Sat up on the little bit of sand there. That's going to be interesting. Right, so of course we only have a blast, and this is downhill, so yeah, I probably would have preferred this to be in the rough, to be honest. But let's see. The greens are soft. It might sit down. All right, not bad. Just needs to sit. Okay, I think this is going to break to the right on the way back. He likes it. He's got a birdie putt. Yeah, I think just slightly. I think it's slightly going to turn to the right. Yes, good read. It did turn slightly to the right. And we're back under par again, guys, straight away. Bit of a topsy-turvy round for Happy Gilmore. 2 bogeys and 3 birdies, and we've only played 7 holes.
248 yards down to the green. What a hole.
Par 3, 248 yards. I think this one is really, yeah, downhill elevation again. Okay.
This is it's just a gorgeous par 3.
Right, how much do we want to take this on? I think it's going to be a 5, is it? I feel like that's still going to be too long. Let's go 6. Take a risk here. We're going to play a 6 iron. On off to the right a little bit. Wind is trying to bring it back. It was the club. It's still too long. 6 iron is still too long. I guess we should have hit a 7. Gone off to the right though. I think we're in the fairway. It's probably a good thing because it means we can read the green. I forgot to bring up the rules up at the start of this round, but if you're new here, once I'm on the green, I can't use this view. You know, I have to worm cam. You might have noticed I've not been using that view when I've been on the green. Yeah, I think I'm going to chip this one. 54 degree. Could run out a little bit. Not a bad effort at all. Not a bad effort at all. I feel like that's the first time I've chipped with a 54 degree rather than a 60. But good up and down. Chip lands right by the hole. So we're going to stay at 1 under through 8. There is now someone at 8 under. So a potential tourney win is quite quickly slipping away here. Okay. I think I'm going to power drive it again. Happy with the power drive. Veering off to the left, but I aimed that quite far right anyway. That is going to be fine. Massive shot there off the tee. This is Happy Gilmore's course, this one. I know we're scoring not very well, but a lot of these power drives off the tee are quite fun. Alright, so again, we have a pitch to this one. Want to make sure it gets there. I think just aiming in high will be fine. Needs to sit. Don't think it's going to. No. Unfortunately, it doesn't sit. It's going to go by.
Okay, on the green, but
this is going to turn hard to the left because we're just at the bottom of that slope, so it is going to turn quite hard to the left. This one. There it goes. Good read though. Oh, it's so close. So close to dropping for Happy Gilmore, but it's not to be. And we will close out the front 9 in 1 under.
And this will be a 1 under front side as he goes out in 35.
3 birdies, 2 bogeys, and 4 pars. We're 16th right now. At Wolf Creek, I have no idea what kind of position 1 under would be on the leaderboard. I'm just going to drive this with a normal drive instead of a power drive here. Just to make sure we are in the fairway. Slightly more narrow, this one. Yeah, beautiful drive. Now let's see if we can get the second shot close. And it's a tricky pin. I mean, this is an 8 iron approach, so that should be fine. 9 iron is way too short. We've got to play a 9. Play an 8, I mean. I'm going to aim it at the back, at that little back right area.
We go.
Is that going to come left? It could do. It does go left there. No, it sits straight away, but it's good. 10 feet away. 10 feet away. He likes it. It's definitely going to turn to the left. These greens, man, they're so tricky. Happy for a birdie. It turns off again. Oh, these greens are crazy, man. It just doesn't stop turning.
So that's in for
And it's
par
another
to
2-putt
start
par.
this backside.
Steady the ship a little bit
And
since
he'll
getting back to
remain
1 under. It's
right
just been
where
3
he
pars in
is.
a row. Herman 8 under par.
Frank, another
We're 1
really
under through
rugged
10.
hole. This is the part
Happy
you're gonna
Gilmore, par
hear
3
it.
coming up, 215 yards. This one's really downhill again.
Solid putt.
All of these
This is
par
what
3s,
this
well, the
hole's
first
all
one was
about,
really
because you
uphill,
must
but
hit that tee shot
yeah, the
solid.
elevations
You've
are
got to
just
carry all the trouble in
all
front of
over
you.
the place.
And remind yourself
Well, we're
too,
into the
this is
wind, but I
green
guess
grass
6 iron
there.
might still
Not
make it, so I'm
necessarily
just going to
green,
hit 6
but
straight up.
Green grass around there. A good shot safely on the putting surface here, and this green's not too severe.
Like it's gone a little bit to the
But,
right,
this is
and
a
it is
fun
short.
par three
5
just to
iron was
look
the
at,
club there.
and at least experience.
Alright, it's sat right
Solid
there.
shot, and sometimes
Maybe even a
solid
4 iron.
throughout the round
Happy likes
will
it.
win the day. Iona,
I think I
this,
would have
a birdie putt.
liked to have been a bit closer, but
This is a
at
big
least it's not
swinging
up a
putt
massive
right
hill this
to
time.
left from start to finish.
But it is going to turn left, I think, the whole way. So here's a birdie putt on the par 3. Quite a bit short.
Yeah, easy
Tries to
to
come
go
away
short on
again.
that one, but that's a
Right at the
decent
end of that putt, but it does sit there.
Okay.
And we're going to smash in another par putt. 4 pars in a row for Happy Gilmore.
And he'll stay right.
And now we have another par 5, so of course we want to score on this. With the power we have in our game now.
Frank, the par
No
5
accuracy,
golf is
but
another case of a
we got
hole
power.
where you see that
Oh, it's
Wolf
this
Creek
one.
golf
Yeah.
can
Oh,
actually
man.
be kind of scary,
Such a narrow
daunting. You look
narrow
at
fairway.
the desert mountains, and then you add
Well,
in
I've
some
only got
water,
one
which we
plan
have
on
here
my
on
mind, and that is to power drive this
You
as far
go
as we
for some
can.
big numbers here if you're not careful.
Well, this is where the Wolf and the Creek can take a bite out of you.
And that's
You
gone
hit
pretty
left
much
off
straight,
the tee,
so
and you're
if I've
certainly
got the
gonna
line
start to
right,
rack up a
should be
number.
fine.
There's enough
I'll
fairway
sit.
down the
Sit straight
right,
away.
but once again, if you hit a good drive and this hole is reachable
Oh,
for you,
get out.
then you
Oh,
go
he gets
right
out.
to the water, which
Really
is
good drive
right
there.
at this green.
Go
Fine,
straight. Happy
it
likes
would be
it, and we
the
could
score
possibly
you
go
can
at
make
this
around here,
one.
that's for sure. I've seen
Alright, we
sixes
just
and
don't want to be
sevens.
too far. We don't want to be on the other side of that, but I think we have to club up anyway. I think this is a 5 iron shot. Let's do it. Maybe a bit more right here. Oh man, I shouldn't have done that because that's veering to the right. Okay.
Normally
Oh, that's a
it's
shame.
tee
That would have
on
been
one,
good.
flag on the other. You're
But the
advised
RNG
to
just sent it to the
second
right
shot on
and it
this
sits
par
there. I mean, this
five.
still
It
isn't too
completely
bad. This
took
is a
the
chip for the
green
eagle.
out of play. Airmail. That is a big mistake.
Not that bad, mate. Chill out. Right, here we go. A little chip for Happy Gilmore. For the eagle. Yeah, just shot off to the left straight away. Good power, though. It sits there. And we are going to get another birdie. And Happy Gilmore is going to move to 2 under at Wolf Creek.
Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12.
Yeah, really difficult to score well
Still in range to make a late
on a
move.
course where
Six back,
we're not
6
able
to
to zoom
play.
in on our shots. It's hard to
Next in
really
our
figure
short
out the
par,
elevations
50
because we don't have that
13
full
short
info
golf
either. We only know if
dog
it's
leg
kind
to
of
the right.
above us or below
Maybe
us.
hitters might be tempted to cut the dog leg.
All right, well, we can go at this one for
But
sure
buyer
with our power.
beware.
You kidding me?
Miss
We're
right,
totally going for this
your
one.
ball is gone.
Right, power drive. We're going straight at this one
Not
over the
holding back.
rocks.
This is a big swing.
Absolutely gone for it. And it's going to go where a lot of attempts go,
That one's
just in the
rough.
back.
Might be a tough shot coming
And it's
up.
still tough from
So
here
now
because
with the
look at
ball
this green. It's
below his
absolutely
feet, gotta be
ridiculous.
careful this doesn't go
Okay.
right.
What's the play? Do we chip for the accuracy? Pitch for the accuracy? I think we try a pitch. I think a flop would be the safest, but unless I'm right next to the pin, I'm not taking a birdie for granted anyway, so yeah, we're going to have to pitch this all the way up, I feel like. I hope the ball sits more than anything. Well, that's got some pace on it. That has got some pace on it. Is it going to sit there? It is, but that rolled out a little bit more than I would have liked.
This is a 13-footer.
Oh, this is a awful putt to have from here. I think it's going to turn so much. It's probably just going to be a par at this hole, but let's see. Let's see if we can get one. Oh, good read. Oh, it's just short.
Nope, not enough.
Underswung 1.9%.
Out to the right.
It might have gone in, you know, it might have gone in if we didn't underswing it by that much, but it is going to be a par.
Okay, safely in for
Going to be a par at 13. 5 holes to go. We're 2 under.
Stay at 2 under.
17th on that leaderboard for now.
14th hole, and Frank, this is probably the best par 4 here at Wolf Creek.
And yeah, I'd agree with that. It's very picturesque. I mean, it feels like every hole here is such a sight to behold. And this is a real course. It's crazy that this is real. I don't really play real golf, as I've said a few times, but I'd love to just go here anyway. Just watch a few other people play. And I can just hang out. Alright, really elevated second shot. I think we're going to need a 9. I feel like pitching wedge is not enough. But we're going to 9-9 this one. If it catches any of that green at the back, I think it's going to come back. 9-9 shot. Pretty good swing. We do want that to come back if it can. Come on, catch this slope. Come back for me. It doesn't really. It sits there.
Super close, but safely on the
Again, he's alright with it.
This one should cut pretty hard to his left. It's for birdie.
To my left? It's going to go left? Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Okay. Well, here we are with a birdie putt. I think it's at the hole it turns left. Happy for a birdie. Oh, that's going left the whole way. Oh, my goodness, yes. He was not lying. And that's still going to be a tricky part. You see what that ball does at the end. I think this is going to turn to the right pretty hard, you know. Oh, not that hard. For God's sake.
And it didn't want to come back.
Oh, dear. And that is what I meant earlier. It's just no putt is guaranteed at Wolf Creek. If you're outside a foot. And it's another bogey on the card, we go back to 1 under. 4 holes to go. And unless we have a bright finish here, I don't think this is going to be a good place on the leaderboard. Alright, shortest hole on the course, par 3, 125. Really downhill again, so we have to club down. 132. Is a 60? I feel like a 60 degree isn't enough, so we're going to try a 54. Big underswing, but it might be okay. Oh, it's going left though. Going left, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, power was good.
That's a fun tee shot to hit.
Power was good. Now can we get a putt in? Can we tackle these greens? Which must be like possibly the toughest greens we've had so far in this career mode, it feels like. Oh, look, it just shoots off to the right. I definitely should have put that more out there though. I mean, it was... What was it, 3 degrees above or something like that, 3 degrees below? That's crazy. Definitely should have aimed that more. But it's a par at 14. Honestly, even if we come back here next year with improved stats, I feel like it's going to be hard to win. Just because of the greens. I mean, there's quite a few short holes, you know, scoreable par 5s, a few par 4s you can reach in one. But if we take advantage of those, maybe we can do it. Haven't quite done that this round though, and there's been a few bogeys along the way. Oh, sorry, I pressed triangle there by mistake. Good shot though. So what do we have here? A pitch. It's quite a flat run up to the green as long as this stays straight. All right, come on, pitch, please. Just go straight. Go where I'm aiming. It generally does. Now we just need a bit of rollout. Actually short. I didn't expect that. I thought that would roll out a bit more. But 6 feet for the birdie. Can we get one? We saw that there's not much movement on the way. The birdie. We get it. There you go. Nice easy hole for us towards the end. And 2 holes after another bogey, we get another birdie to get to 2 under. 17th position. Herman still leads the way at 8 under. Is anyone going to beat that? Alright, par 5. Okay, now I'm thinking we can clear the creek then. I know this hole. Oh, gee, that creek is 369. That's quite far. Alright, I don't know. I guess not then. Not when it's not with the wind. I mean, this is a fairly short hole anyway. We can definitely go at it with the second regardless. Yeah, that's a good shot. Power drive wouldn't have cleared it. I don't think.
No problems there.
But we're in the fairway here. Nice. 204 to the pin. And at the very least, this is quite a nice pin actually here as well. If we can get the distance right on this one. 7-9 I think is the club. Because it will sit down quite quickly. Go on, be close. Sit down straight away. Go on, do it. Oh, what a shot from Happy Gilmore. He's got 5 feet for an eagle on 17. And this would be lovely at this point in the round. Gonna turn to the left though. Can we get it? Yes, we can. Massive eagle. 3 under through the last 2 holes. We're up to 4 under now. And we have had quite a bright finish. Back into the top 10, and the last one is a reachable par 4, is it not? Should be with our power. With Happy Gilmore's power, you know he's going to go for this. Don't even need the power drive for this one. Alright, where's the pin? Into the back, that's nice. Okay, the only thing is it is a little bit elevated, but we've got tailwind, so I feel like it's going to get there.
It is a rather narrow green, but from that distance, you'd expect
The drive pretty straight. Wind is just taking it to the left.
Big lash. He might be able to cover this.
Oh, it bounces on the green. That might be a bad thing. That might be a bad thing. Come out of the rough, please. Okay, if it bounces in the fairway, I think that's okay. It slows down, but yeah, it's just going to zip straight through. Right, okay. Can we flop from here? That flop circle is not very big. I feel like this might be a flop, only because this is really just got to go down this hill, and I don't know how quickly it's going to slow down. So let's try a flop. Let's try a flop on the final hole. Wind into us. I'm going to play it a little bit long. Hopefully we just get a bit lucky with the circle. Well, we didn't get lucky with the circle, but that's good. It's 3 feet away. We should get that one in. Let's see if Happy Gilmore can close out at Wolf Creek to get to 5 under. Yes, he can. What a finish. I said about having a bright finish, and we absolutely got one. Birdie, eagle, birdie to finish. All of a sudden, 5 under, and that is going to be respectable, I feel like. Just outside the top 10. 17th? 17th. I'll take that. Seth Reeves gets to 9. So Seth Reeves takes it. Wins the Mesqiute Classic. Happy Gilmore a little bit further down, 17th. All thanks to that finish, though. I mean, we were 1 under with 3 holes to go, and we brought it back. What would that have got us? You know, 2 under, 1 under. Where would we have finished? Look at this. I mean, we would just have not got any points. Way down there. 1 under would be outside the top 100. So there you go. Really nice finish from Happy Gilmore at Wolf Creek. That was really fun. I liked that round a lot, you know. Wolf Creek is a fun place to play, even though the greens are ridiculous to read, especially without the grid lines. But we've leveled up again, so I think 4 more skill points are needed, so we're not quite gonna get there before the PGA Championship. We would do if I played both of these, but I don't want to play both. We're gonna skip this. I'll just quickly simulate the French Championship, see who took it there. French Championship won by Harris English. There you go. Connecticut second. 9 under wins again. 9 under seems to win quite a lot of these 1-round tournaments. But next up, guys, is the Wells Fargo Championship at Quail Hollow. So that is going to be a challenge as well. Difficult course, Quail Hollow, but that'll be a lot of fun. And after that, we're going to go straight to the PGA Championship, which will, of course, be 4 rounds, and that is at Valhalla. FedEx Cup rankings, we're still second. World Golf rankings, we're still 4th. I think we've actually moved up. I think we've overtaken Scheffler. That's crazy. I feel like we shouldn't be that high for how we've done, but it is what it is. Still second in the FedEx Cup rankings, so it's going pretty good. We've got 1 win this tournament, this season, sorry. The Florida Classic. Let's see if we can get another one at Wells Fargo next week. But remember to leave a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you in a few days for the Wells Fargo Championship. Thanks very much for watching.